Bree says she thinks one of the pigs might be sick, so I'm going down to check on the pigs right now. Hey everybody, look at these icicles on this fence. They're just about coming down to ground out the fence. That ice could completely ground out the fence, so we'll just break those off here. Hey. Water, ice water. Bedding for the pigs. And last feed. I took my time this morning and observed all the animals. The main thing that you can do to make sure your animals stay healthy is observe them closely, and you just compare what you see today to everything you've seen in the past. So I'm gonna feed these animals and then walk you through my observations that I saw this morning about the animals in their new accommodations and their health. Daisy and Duke are in here, and they've chilled out some since we put them in there. This area is pretty small. It is just a very short-term place because we're selling Daisy and Duke, the boar and the sow. This separating fence has worked great to keep these two larger boars. I thought I got shot by the fence, but it was a drip of water. The fence is off. From these two smaller boars who were so intimidated yesterday, let's start by talking about these two pigs here. Bree was worried that there was a sick pig in this barn. She didn't see it, but she heard it coughing. And when I came out, I heard one of these guys coughing this morning. Who is this one here? You just heard that little cough. And he's definitely coughing. So he's the one we need to watch. These two pigs really received the most stress yesterday. It's possible that the stress actually caused this pig to get sick. Fortunately, he's not coughing constantly. I've checked his bedding. It does not look like he's coughing up blood or anything. And he's active, drinking water, eating, moving around normally, rooting around. Very lively. By looking at him, you couldn't tell that there was something wrong with him. On the other side of this little fence are the largest two boars that are set for the table. And you can really pretty much see the picture already. The only thing I can think is now they're battling to see who's going to be the dominant one. And the way that manifests is with one of them attempting repeatedly to mount the other one. Next we'll check on these two little girls in here. This is probably the warmest place that we keep any animals in this stall. It has this deep bedding. This whole end is extremely dry. This end's a little more moist. They hang out over here and sleep over here. This girl right here is the one who hurt her foot coming out of the barn yesterday. And I've just been watching her this morning. Get out of there, buddy. You can't come in here. This is pigs only. No goats. Come on. I think that she's gonna be okay. She's definitely walking on her foot now, but you can tell she's still limping just a little bit. She's not bleeding. That had already stopped soon after we put her in this stall over here. Again, with pigs and any large animal that's not tame, a cow say, it's very challenging. I'm tempted to hold her down and look at her foot, but that's so stressful for animals and literally would require me to tackle her or squeeze her and restrain her, and she would not like that, be squealing. So I'm just gonna carefully watch her. In medicine they call this, I think, watchful waiting. I believe that's it. Which is basically, we're gonna pay close attention, we're gonna watch carefully, see what happens next, to see what our next move needs to be. My observations about the goats this morning is I think they're all pregnant looking at them. Raven definitely looks pregnant. Flopsy definitely looks pregnant. She's fat. I don't know about Moonbeam. She's definitely round. But the other two, to me, I say they're definitely pregnant just by looking at them. All right, that's my observations. I got to research some on swine pneumonia, when you have to intervene and treat.
Hey Anna, thank you for coming to visit.
So glad to be here.
Thanks. One of our pigs is sick, so we're actually kind of trying to figure out what to do. Well, it's coughing, but it's really hard to diagnose it because we've never done this before. So what are you reading?
I don't know, I've read a lot. It's really hard to say. The challenge is it's going to be really hard to check his temperature, and even if we do check his temperature, that doesn't tell us a whole lot. It could be roundworms. It could have some sort of viral pneumonia. It's possible it's just coughing on hay, like choked on something and it's coughing. I don't think that's the case though.
So Grace asked a good question, like why does it even matter if we're going to butcher him? But a few reasons. I mean, we don't want to eat a sick pig. He is a huge investment of, not huge, but a pretty big investment of time and money. And also he's a living creature. So we want to take the best care of our animals that we're able. We're just checking pigs, listening for any coughing. It really could have just been the hay he was eating this morning. Hi, you little love pigs. Look, they made a nest together.
That's very sweet.
Aww. You guys are so sweet. Look. Okay, that just does my heart good. And it also makes me sad because we sold them. And I kind of want to keep them because I really like the pigs. But piglets are very different than pigs. And having a place for all of them. How are you feeling?
They both look really good.
Yeah, these are our youngest piglets. Hi. Good morning. Well, maybe we were worried for nothing. Which never hurts to take a good look at your animals. Oh, sorry. Should have brought you a treat so you'd like me.
So I think that we might have made it too big a deal out of it because you don't want your animals coughing, but if our kid was coughing, we wouldn't even think about it.
But it's different with animals. Like, it happens that fast with them. It doesn't happen that fast with kids. That's the difference. I think if you hear your animals coughing, you should pay attention.
Yeah, I agree, but
He's squeaking, but he's happy.
I think that's happy sounds.
Yeah. Do you guys hear
He's
that?
happy? I think it's happy. He's itching his back.
He's scratching his back and going, "Eee." Okay,
Yes.
one more peek at the love pigs. Oh my goodness. This is just so sweet. Really gonna miss that. Sometimes making decisions about who to keep and who to sell and who to eat, well, we usually know who we're eating, can be really challenging. I'm sure all of you guys have struggled with that, all of you guys with animals at some point. Nice hat. Isn't he cute with a hat on?
Why?
Yeah, nice bike.
Bright boy, which way do we go? Why no?
If you guys don't know, Anna is Arthur's sister, and she is going to watch the kids for us so we can go run errands in town and kind of have a date. Thank you.
Mom, can I come with you?
Don't talk about it,
Yeah.
or everyone will want to come.
I
I guess we're not really having a date, but it feels like a date even with just two kids.
Let's go.
All right, have fun at your fort. Well, you lucked out.
What does that mean?
Going with me and Dad. We got to change your shoes.
Okay.
Yep.
My nice ones.
That's pretty. Anna gave that to you. It used to be Grandma's.
And Grandma gave it to her. Look what Anna. No, Grandma made this and she gave it to Anna. Why not?
Looking good. Do we get to have some of that delicious bread? Who's it for?
Our neighbor.
Yeah, you're sweet.
She's old.
She's old enough still to garden and mow, and
Yeah.
she's in good health.
Old.
I guess you could call what we're doing is going on a date. We're going on a date with two kids. It's hard for me to film, Arthur. It's been a great day on the homestead. We will see you guys in the next video.
And we'll let you know how that pig is doing.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated.